Alright, shalom, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Kal halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the great millstone GMS, who rule well, who teach well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Yahweh Ratazah, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Got a couple of articles I'd like to share with you. I've screenshotted them both, but Lord willing, I'll put the links to those in the description box beneath. And, yeah, this devil's constantly being exposed every day, okay? And not just by the men of Great Millstone, the prophets of Great Millstone, but also by his own people, man, okay? Their own people are speaking out against the atrocities that their own people are doing, okay? So, from the first article, which I screenshotted, is from naturalnews.com. And this was put up on the 23rd of May, 2025, very recent, okay, just yesterday. And this article basically breaks everything down, all right? Method of operation sinister. Get everybody fill in the blank for fill in the blank before they figure out how deadly the fill in the blank really are. That was the plot, you see. They rushed around, okay, to try and get everybody juiced up, all right? Brought the L downs, okay? And also, reports are saying that it originated in Babylon the Great and not really Wuhan, China, okay? But either way, Yahweh Shemashah, is the one sending the plagues, whether it was man-made or not, okay? But here there is the lockdown things, all right? Rush and create these vaccines to get everyone juiced up, all right? And these things take years and years and years to develop and manufacture, and a lot of research and time and effort goes into all this, all right? And they do this in the space of many months, okay? So, we go on, it says, yes, warnings about the dangers of the you-know-what were delayed for months and years so everyone would hurry and get fill-in-the-blank with fill-in-the-blank technology that drives all cause mortality rates through the roof. See? And constant reports are coming out about the detrimental impact it has on your health. Obviously, people are dropping, all right? People are having brain clots, all right? Heart problems, myocarditis, all right? People are going blind, can't walk again, all right? Lung problems, respiratory problems, all manner of problems, okay? And we warned you not to take this, especially our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites and the speckled bird foreigners, okay? So this devil, right? He has a depop agenda, okay? Right? And you Israelites are his first and main enemy that he wants to get rid of, right? And sever your connection to Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Okay, so it says it was all about fill in the blank, and the end game of the fill in the blank was to get as many idiots and brainwashed, you-know-what, before the natural health advocates gained enough scientific proof and exposed the you-know-what for exactly what they are, bioweapons of mass destruction. Okay? The whole scam was about deadly you-know-what. That was a sinister method of operation behind all the propaganda and fear-mongering, behind all the faked you-know-what statistics that said people perished off with fill in the blank while you're naming it. Okay, so the pass officer said this person passed away due to the crown, all right? All these death certificates, everything they blamed on the crown, all right? And they're coming out and saying this, all right? Report alleges U.S. health officials delayed warning public about the you-know-what, fill-in-the-blank risks. I have to speak this way because this is a touchy subject, especially when it comes, to the platform YouTube, or else they'll remove this content, all right? This devil has a short time, so, he wants to prolong his kingdom. All right, the inward thought is that the houses shall continue forever, but That ain't going to be the case. See, they think they're going to continue to rule perpetually. That's why they set plans for 2050, 2060, all that. You know, they in their heart, they feel like they're the top and ours, most high. They have that God complex. But you remember the scripture says the deceived and deceiver are his. All right? The Lord is the one, controlling this devil, controlling everything. All right? He owns the deceived and the deceiver. All right? And puts the spirit on those to be deceived. Right? So it says a new congressional report alleges that U.S. health officials under the Biden administration knew about the risk of fill in the blank linked to, months before issuing public warnings, potentially endangering young Americans. All right. It was released on the 21st of May by the Office of Senator Ron Johnson. The report claims the CDC and the FDA delayed updating you-know-what labels despite mounting evidence. The findings come as concerns over you-know-what related heart inflammation, fuel declining, something uptake and renewed scrutiny, federal health transparency. All right. Scripture says there's nothing covered shall not be revealed. All right. So everything is coming to light, man. Everything's being exposed through the Spirit. According to the report, federal agencies were aware of fill in the blank, tied to fill in the blank as early as February 2021, but did not update safety labels until June. Yeah. This is mad, man. Alright, let's leave it there. Alright, and I'll go to the next article. People's Voice. Fully, you know what? Billy Joel diagnosed with sudden onset brain disorder. Alright, fully, you know what? Musician Billy Joel has suddenly cancelled all upcoming performances, revealing he's been diagnosed with normal pressure. Alright, hydrocephalus, NPH, a rare brain disorder involving fluid buildup in the brain. Yep, you know what caused that? Them maxi things. Alright. Joel 75 says the condition, often mistaken for dementia, has affected his vision, balance, and hearing. It may have been exacerbated by recent performances. What could trigger such a sudden neurological collapse in a man known for his endurance and consistency was something introduced into his system. After all, the brain disorder is a known side effect of the you-know-what. And he was a prominent supporter of the experimental rollouts. There you have it. He was a supporter of it, and now got done in by it. He made his pro-you-know-what position abundantly clear during the scam thing, forcing his fans to get vaccinated. And now look, he's being punished by the Lord with it. Openly criticised people who chose to exercise their right to medical freedom by refusing the experimental vaccine. So he was basically, forcing his fans to get vaccinated to see him perform live. And now he's suffering from that, man. It's judgment. So his doctors have instructed him to begin intensive physical therapy and warn him to halt performances immediately. I have to cut this lesson short. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 15, woe to them that seek to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? These devils try to hide all the wickedness they do. Alright? But, they're constantly being exposed, man. Alright? And they think that they can get away with all this. They think that they don't have to get punished. You see? They think they can sweep it under the rug. Alright? Yeah, well, hey, all this is coming to the surface. So destruction unto them. Alright? Psalm 64 verse 8 in the New Living Translation, it says, their own tongues will ruin them, and all who see them will shake their heads in scorn. Yeah. Their own tongues fall upon themselves, man. Their own whistleblowers are coming out and speaking out against them. They're pushing out articles, news articles, revealing their sinister plans. Alright? Coming out and exposing, themselves. Edomites against Edomites. A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand, man. Alright? Division against E. Alright, that's how you know this devil's kingdom is going down, man. Job 24:13. They are those that rebel against the light. That's right. Light represents righteousness. Alright? Rebel means going back to war. Alright? These devils are opposite righteousness, man. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the path thereof. The murdering rising with the light killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief. Yeah? The thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy, and that's these devil, man. Alright? Wants to take everybody down with him. He knows he's going down. Alright? John 10:10, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. The words of Yahushua. Alright? So yeah, never trust thine enemy, man. Alright, who shall pity a charmer that is bitten? So yeah, with that I'm going to say shalom.